Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History. Today's matchup is between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres at Qualcomm Stadium. On the mound for the D-backs today is Jeff Suppan, whose record is 0-1 with a 5.28 ERA. And pitching for the Padres is Kevin Brown, whose record is 2-2 with a 2.68 ERA. Okay, we remain red hot. We've won 7 games in a row, 8 out of 9. We are 8-2 in the month of May. And this is the kind of thing that seems to happen in Baseball Mogul that I like, especially when you're managing an expansion team. You don't have any loyalty to any of these players, and so it's just so easy for me to kiss some of these guys goodbye, for the greater good of the team. Like, we're trying to get payroll down. We're trying to get competent people at every position. We're trying to get contracts that make sense. And we're trying to get some flexibility with our bench. And as I pointed out before, but for the new people who may not know, these little check boxes I've placed here so that I remind myself which players are on major league contracts and which players can be sent to the minors if necessary. And so, we've got a solid player at every position, with the exception of Jay Bell at short. I mean, he's Jay Bell. He's a really great quality ball player who had 20 home runs, as we can see here. He had 21 home runs in the previous season for the Royals. So he's no, schlub technically. But between Jay Bell and the unknown quantity of Tony Batista, I feel like we've got someone at every position that we can rely on to do their gerbs. And if they do their gerbs, then we're going to be fine. In fact, we're half game out of first place going into today's ball game. That's ridiculous, especially from where we came from. And then we get Brian Anderson back, who was 2-0 with a 3.26 ERA before he got injured. He'll slot right in there in the Bob Wolcott position, and Wolcott will go back to the minors where he certainly belongs. And now we can feel good about our bullpen. We can feel really good about our starters. We traded for Mike Hampton. He made his first start yesterday. He was okay. Certainly kept us in the ball game, gave us a chance to win. And we traded for Pete Shorrock at the beginning of spring training, and he's gone 3-1 with a reasonably good 4 ERA. For a 4.15 ERA is better than league average right now. So he's pitching acceptable as well. We've kind of figured out our bullpen, for now at least. The only problem we're going to have is we've already racked up so many innings for some of these pitchers that they may tire out kind of quickly, especially since a lot of our starters very early on were unable to go more than 5 innings. So we just relied on our bullpen, and they let us down more often than not. So now we're looking good, and we are ready to get today's game started. Before we click that button, just a reminder that we are giving away prizes during Game 40. This is Game 33. Be a subscriber. Let me know in the comments below that you want in. We will add you to the duck race list. This is the grand prize. It's a 1983 Kellogg's Mike Jack Schmidt card. It's graded PSA Excellent 5. We will give this away for the grand prize. We're also giving away a dual autograph card, a Pete Alonso jersey card, and also a commemorative patch card as the 4th place prize. Pete Alonso's available. C.J. Abrams, who's killing it right now, is available. Miggy Cabrera's on that list. Bo Bichette and Brendan Rodgers from the Colorado Rockies. So those are the prizes given away. Coming up before too long, we've got 9 contestants. It's all the same guys from yesterday. That's why we're not going to bother to show them, but you can get in on it by being a subscriber. I mentioned this before. For a $10 donation below with the thanks button, I will add you automatically to every contest that we do from now to the end of the time. And we've given away Mickey Mantle autographs I mean, all kinds of Hall of Fame autographs. We gave away an autographed jersey of Billy Sims, Heisman Trophy winner and #1 draft pick for the Detroit Lions. We've given away some crazy, crazy stuff. And so any donation that you give will go toward prizes and keeping the prize values up as high as we can afford to do. Okay? All right. We've got Jeff Suppan making the start today. He is maybe the least of our starters at the moment, not named Wolcott. Bullpen's looking good. Willie Banks has one more day of rest from his previous start. That's why he's not available. We don't need him necessarily. Kevin Brown, we faced him once this year, and I believe he pitched well. Certainly the kind of pitcher that can prevent us from keeping our streak alive. Whoa! I do have a little bit of allergies going on today. Our streak alive is what I meant to say. It's all of our best guys in there against him today. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Batting leadoff in center field is Devon White. Batting second, playing first base is Erubiel DURAZO. Batting third and catching is Ivan Rodriguez. Batting cleanup in right field is Bobby Higginson. Batting fifth at third base is Matt Williams. Batting sixth in left field is Bernard Gilkey. Batting seventh at second base is Tony Batista. Batting eighth at shortstop is Jay Bell. And batting ninth is the pitcher Jeff Suppan. Kevin Brown, great pitcher during this era. You'll see that he's making his 8th start. He is the staff ace for the Padres. 2-2 with a 2.68 ERA, 41 strikeouts in 47 innings pitched, and opponents are only batting .200 against him. No complete games so far, though. Fastball topping out at 96 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 44.5%. The game seems to think he's got 6 pitches. The sinker and the fastball are the only 2 above league average. Sinker is his best pitch. Overall rated an 85. The 33-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of next year. Look at his log. That opening day start against us did not register, but you can see that he took a loss against the Phils. Previously, went 7 innings with giving up 3 runs on 6 hits, a couple of walks, 7 strikeouts. Okay, we'll take a look here at the defense for the Padres. Looks like it's the same lineup other than catcher Greg Myers. No. Oh, yeah, CAMINITI's at third. I don't know. I can't remember yesterday's lineup already. Nonetheless, left field was VAUGHN below league average. Infield is very good. Behind home plate is Greg Myers with an 82 rating. Tough to run on. Okay, here we go. Devon White leading it off against Kevin Brown. Let's try to keep that hit parade going. Oh, Devon White leading off with a solo shot into center field. His 6th home run of the year. I mean, he was a guy that hit double-digit home runs until last season. I would not have thought he was capable of doing this at age 35, but he's looking to try to get another contract. Nice little surprise, rude awakening to Kevin Brown. And then DURAZO goes to left field for a base hit. Holds with a single. Now, Pudge Rodriguez on a 10-game hitting streak. He's had 10 hits in the last 3 games. We will hit and run here to stay on the double play. Pudge batting .379 overall. There's a routine ground ball to short, but DURAZO was on the move and is in scoring position for Bobby Higginson. Higgy now leading the team in RBIs with 23. Oh, and a 2-run home run. Oppo Taco. Kevin Brown, what can Brown do for you? He give you up a couple home runs in the first inning. 3-0 Diamondbacks. That is Bobby's 6th home run. So much for that 20% decrease in home runs. Matt Williams, ground ball to short for out number 2. And Bernard Gilkey, full count, and he'll walk. Silky Gilkey on first. Tony Batista had 2 hits in his first game as a Diamondback. Yesterday, 1-2. And he strikes out. The poo-poo platter wraps up the inning. We do score 3 runs in the first on 2 home runs. One from Devon White, one from Bobby. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at this lineup for today for the San Diego Padres. Batting leadoff at second base is Quilvio, VERAS. Batting second at first base is Wally, JOYNER. Batting third in right field is Tony GWYNN. Batting cleanup in left field is VAUGHN. Batting fifth at third base is CAMINITI. Batting sixth and catching is Greg Myers. Batting seventh in center field is FINLEY. Batting eighth at shortstop is Chris Gomez. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Kevin Brown. Okay, Jeff Suppan staked to a 3-0 lead, making his 7th start 0-1 with a 5.28 ERA. More walks than strikeouts, and opponents are batting a career-high 323 against him. He does have an 8-inning complete game this year. Fastball topping out at 92 miles an hour. It's pretty good. Haven't seen the results yet. He's a high ground ball pitcher, 48.3% of the time. The only good pitch he has is a sinker. That kind of makes sense with the ground balls. Overall rated a 78. The 23-year-old righty is arbitration eligible at the end of next year. Look at his log. 4 innings, 3 runs, 6 hits against the last place Cincinnati Reds. The Cincinnati Reds, only team without 10 wins yet this year. They have 9, and Suppan did not fare well. Let's take a look at our defense for today. Pretty good everywhere you look. Infield getting the job done. Behind home plate is Rodriguez. We're going to keep him in the ball game. Starting every game until he gets his hit streak lifted. Did he get a base hit the first inning? I already forgot. Okay, here we go. Quilvio, VERAS leading it off against Jeff Suppan. 2-0. Suppan crushes it to center field. Devon White tracking it down. No, Rodriguez was out in the first inning. Okay. That's right, we had the hit and run on. Okay, 1 out. Here is the left-hander, Wally, JOYNER. JOYNER with a ground ball to second. Batista making the play. 2 down. And Tony GWYNN. Fly ball to center field. Suppan with a 1-2-3 first inning. We go to the top of the second. Here's J. Bell leading off with a full count. And Brown will strike him out. Technically back-to-back Ks, as Batista struck out to end the first. Here's Jeff Suppan. 1-0 count. Ground ball to third. 2 down for Brown, and Devon White started the ball game off going deep. And a ground ball to third. That's a nice bounce back inning for Brown. We go to the bottom of the second. Greg Vaughn leading off. I don't know how much you guys follow baseball news. If you don't already know, I live in Tucson, Arizona. We do not have any type of baseball team down here anymore. They don't play spring training, and there's no minor league team since the Tucson Toros and the Tucson Sidewinders for Houston and for the Diamondbacks respectively. And we just got notification yesterday that we will be getting a Mexican Pacific League team, the Mayos, will be playing here starting this, I guess it's a fall league. And that'll be the first time we've had a professional team here in a long, long time. They play out at Keno Stadium, which is a beautiful stadium that just has been abandoned. I mean, they not abandoned in the sense that they don't keep it up. They do, but they really don't have anything going on there. They did have the, what do you call it, the World Baseball Classic round robin for qualifiers earlier this year, as Greg Myers hits it over Bobby Higginson's head off the wall for a double. That's the first hit for the Padres. 8th double of the year. So it'll be nice to have a real baseball team here. I will go watch them. I believe they're allowed to have 2 Americans on each team, or maybe 3 in the Mexican League. I actually looked it up because I did not know this. So I looked it up, the all-time stats leaders in the Mexican Pacific League. In home runs, it's the guy on the Cleveland Indians, Bobby. What's his name? Bobby in our damn Seattle Pilots League. Here's Steve Finley. What is that guy's name on the Indians? He plays second base. Not Bobby Clark. I can see his baseball card from 1973. I can't think of his name. But he holds the lead with 27 home runs in like 60 games or something. Oh, anyway. DURAZO walks the lead off the top of the third. It is pretty sweet to have a baseball team here. I've lived here now for this is my 5th year, my 5th summer here, and we've not had any sports to follow other than the University of Arizona, who've been up and down. Now, we have the hit and run on, but DURAZO is not going to make it to third. And there's Rodriguez' 11-game hitting streak. So good job by him. Higgy, you'll see down here, if you didn't notice, now that we've played Kevin Brown the second time around, you'll see Bobby Higginson's home run is registered. He went 0 for 3, I guess, in that first game that we had. Higginson now 2 for 2 today as the bases are loaded. And that'll leave it up to Matt Williams. We already had Higgy hit a grand slam this week. Can Matt Williams do the same? Full count. Oh, he strikes out swinging. The only 2 hitters in our lineup that are not batting over 300 in the last 20 games is Williams and Gilkey. Here's Silky Gilkey. Full count to Gilkey, and he walks in a run, 4-0. Gilkey will take that RBI. Bases remain juiced. Tony Batista at the plate. This will go a long way of ingratiating Batista to the ball club. And a base at the left. He does come through with a hit. Everybody moving up one bag. 5-0. That's the first RBI for Batista. Jay Bell. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to bunt for a hit. Everybody's playing back, and Jay Bell is a great bunter. Full count. And he pops it up. Oh, they weren't going to give it to us. I mean, if I had let him swing, he would have been out. It would have been a double play. And then Suppan, another full count, strikes out. Man, they took Brown to the full count in like 4 or 5 batters in that inning alone. We got 2 runs. We got greedy. We go to the bottom of the third. Here's Jeff Suppan facing Chris Gomez. The Padres haven't even batted through the lineup yet. We've batted through twice. Full count to Gomez, and he gets a base hit to right. Second hit. We'll pull the corners in. I imagine they've got to chip away. I don't think Brown will be swinging away. There's a strikeout for Suppan, his second of the ball game. Weren't even trying to bunt. 1 out. Here's VERAS. Ground ball to DURAZO. Tough to double up. He does anyway. 3-6-1. Suppan covering first base. We go to the top of the 4th inning. We are unstoppable right now, he says as he jinxes the team. Devon White infield single. 7 hits versus Kevin Brown. DURAZO will let him swing away. 1-0. Base hit up the middle. Come on, White, get to third. Nope. Station to station, that's what we're doing right now. 8 hits in 3 innings. 3 walks as well. 74 pitches for Brown. Pudge is up, and he strikes out swinging. That's out number 1. There's Bobby Higginson, 1-1. And that'll get him out of the inning. We go to the... Oh, no! Only players to go to second? That doesn't make any sense. Especially with a solid third baseman like CAMINITI. He gets another shot at it. Okay. All right, so we got the first 2 guys on and could not capitalize. Bottom of the 4th inning, Suppan at 38 pitches. So far, his best start. JOYNER striking out, check swing. Suppan keeping everybody off balance today. 1 out. Tony Gwynn with the grounder to first. Gwynn has not been able to get anything going in these first 2 games. And the worst hitter on the team walks. First walk issued by Suppan. Ken CAMINITI, he's got 86 power, so he's someone who can go deep. Striking him out. Bringing the cutter. 92 mile an hour. We go to the top of the 5th inning, and GILKEY will lead it off. GILKEY, a 1-2 count. There's a ground ball to second. VERAS making the plate. 1 out for Tony Batista. And Batista, hot shot into left center field. Under the glove of the shortstop, Gomez. Okay, J. Bell. You've earned the right to swing away. And he blows it. And Suppan blows it. 103 pitches for Brown through 5. Bottom of the 5th inning. 2 lefties and a righty due up. Greg Myers, he has 1 of the 2 hits today. Fly ball to right. 1 out. Steve Finley with a 2-0 count. Oh, that gets over Bobby Higginson's head for a double. Does Higgy not have the range? 6 doubles for Finley. In scoring position for Gomez. 1-2. Striking him out, and they're going to pinch hit. For Kevin Brown is George Arias coming into the ball game. He's a third baseman. He's batting .300. He's got 5 home runs and a 90 power. Yeah, a 2 home run game versus Montreal. Okay, Suppan's got to be careful here. Not careful. 5-1. Arias with a triple. Is that his first? I think it was, right? Yeah. All pinch hitters must get hits. Baseball mogul rules. Quilvio VERAS. There's a ground ball to Matty. Making the play. All right. Padres are on the board. We certainly did not think that Suppan was going to throw a shutout today. Will Canane coming into the ball game. 10th appearance. Wow, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Pretty solid, 92 mile an hour fastball, but his curveball is his out pitch. Devon White will lead it off. It's the 4th time through the lineup already. Devon White popping it up. Here's DURAZO. 2-1 count. Pounds it into the dirt. 50-50 error. It is an error. Usually is. Runner on first. Pudge has his hit. We're going to let him swing away. Fly ball to right. 2 down for Bubber. Higgy Please don't lose this game. There we go. Full count. And a ground ball to third. Nothing comes of the error. We go to the bottom of the sixth. I know it's a risk to have him go another inning, but we have a 4-run lead. Let's just see what happens. 0-2 to Joyner. Is that going to fall in for a hit? And Tony Gwynn. This will be the last batter if he gets on. Gwynn popping it up. One out, runner on first for Greg Vaughn, full count. Oh, a strikeout that drops right through the zone. 6K for Jeff Suppan. 2 down for Ken CAMINITI, 0-1. And a ground ball scooped and thrown out by Jay Bell. That's all we're asking of Suppan today. 6 very good innings. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Kunan coming back out. Here's Matty Wilt. Wow, Matt Williams wishes he could start to stay over. GILKEY walked and drove in a run with that walk. He's not really driving in a run. What do you call that? Walked in a run? That's what the pitcher does. Batista. Infield single. So that's 5 hits in 2 games for Batista. And Jay Bell, full count. Walks. That's okay. We were going to take out Suppan anyway. So Suppan, pitch hit for by Travis Lee, who will come in defensively for DURAZO. 2 down, 1-0 count. Waiting on that curveball. And a ground ball to second. All right. Yes, Travis Lee coming in to play first. DURAZO with a good game. He went 2 for 3 today with a walk. And we will bring in a relief pitcher. And it's got to be a lefty. I guess it's going to be Neil, my son. My precious boy. Coming into the ball game. That's never going to get old for me. It's like a baby playing peekaboo. He just never gets tired. Greg Myers. 0-2. Ground ball to second. Batista. Making the play. 1 out for Steve Finley. Fly ball to left. Chris Gomez. Base hit. You can't let the number 8 hitter get on twice. Pitch hitter Ruben Rivera. He got the start in left field yesterday. I think it was actually center field. And Weber strikes him out. Weber looking good. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Hey, here's Detroit Tiger Dan Miceli. He got to pitch in 71 games for the 97 Tigers with a 5 ERA. That is hilarious. Here's Devo. 5th time through the lineup. Soft line drive. Play made by the first baseman, Joyner. We're going to go ahead and take out Weber. Nice job by him. Rob Ryan, pinch hitting. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to second. And Pudge, 1 for 4 today. 2-2. Ground ball to VERAS. Okay. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. We will use him on defense. Ryan coming in for GILKEY. We've got a really good bench now, I think. We can bring in another left-hander. I guess it's going to be Chris Hammond. Good old Chris Hammond, 0.66 ERA since coming over. Here we go. VERAS, switch hitter. He's always going to bat right-handed. 0-1. Base hit. Wally Joyner, left-hander. First pitch. Base hit. Tony Gwynn, left-hander. Striking out Tony Gwynn. That is redonkulous. So Chris Hammond does exactly as bad as we expected him to. We're going to bring in our setup guy, Russ Springer. Righty on righty, Greg Vaughn, 202 hitter versus right-handers. Never stood a chance against Springer. That pitch was a foot outside. CAMINITI, batting left-handed, 0-1. And a ground ball to second. We go to the top of the ninth inning. Maselli coming out again. Here's Bobby. There's a base hit. Hickey, 3 hits. Runner on first. Come on, Matt Williams, do something. At least he didn't strike out for the third time. Infield, that's like a cheap shot. It doesn't make me happy. Okay, Russ Springer will be pinch hit for by Andy Fawkes. 174 batting average. Italy. All right. 1 out. Batista, 3 for 4. Striking out. Bell. We'll take ball 4. Akinori Atsuka coming in to face Travis Lee. In a game in which they're down 4, they bring in Atsuka instead of a lefty to face Travis Lee. And Lee has crushed righties. First pitch. On it. Get down. Oh. All right. We go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Welcome to the dollhouse. It's Omar Dahl coming in to wrap this ball game up. Got a couple lefties. Greg Myers leading it off. 2-2. Sit down. 1 out. Steve Finley. Ground ball to third. Come on, Matty Will. Yes. And Chris Gomez, 2 for 3. Pitcher spot's up next. You got to walk him, obviously. Miguel Ojeda. Oh, hell nah. Oh, no! That ruined my joke. All right. Come on, this is stupid now. 5-3. Nope, ground ball to short. There we go. Diamondbacks keep winning. 8 in a row. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. All right. Will this ever get boring? Just winning now. I feel kind of as bad as we were in April. And as frustrating as I was. Now I'm like, oh, well, man, we could have been in first place today, but San Francisco wins. Take a look at the American League. Wait, we have 35 home runs. That is good for second in the National League to Montreal. And here's the American League. Kansas City still on 9 wins. All right. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac baseball delivery. Nothing. Nada. Transactions and... Okay, yes. 2 injuries. Mike Sorotka of the White Sox is going to miss a couple weeks. Not a big deal. Fractured foot. And Al Leiter is going to miss 6 games. His son almost threw a no-hitter for the Rangers. Got pretty close. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Be a subscriber. Let me know in the comments that you want in on the giveaway. I will add you to the list. Player of the game. You know, I'm going to give it to Devon White. He set the table with the home run to lead off the ball game. That was the game-winning RBI. Honorable mention to Tony Batista, who had 3 hits, and Bobby, who went deep. Also, Jeff Suppan, 6 innings to get his first win as a Diamondbacks starter. Gave up 5 hits and a walk. Struck out 6. We had 10 strikeouts as a team. Bullpen does their gerbs. Kevin Brown takes a loss. He's 2-3. 3 extra base hits for the Padres. Okay, we're going to come back tomorrow and wrap up the series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.